Again, our very own Wike has been invited by Israel PM to answer some question as he continued to prove that he's now a full-dotted IPOB member. You see, there are so many things that has happened in the past. Wike committed atrocities in Obibo, in Port Harcourt. So much that everyone was able to see what has happened. And you see, one thing with Israel, I'm going to take my time to explain to you one thing about Israel. When it comes to Israel and their way of handling governmental stuffs, they take it dearly to their hearts, with no mercy and with no oblige. This is why people must understand that there are people you cannot touch. No election in Biafran land has been clamoring. And I told you that I will not be one of those channels that will come out and tell you that there shouldn't be an election. There must be an election in Biafran land. Or else people want Nnamdi Kanu to stay there. Those who are saying no election in Biafran land does not like Nnamdi Kanu. I don't know how many times I'm going to explain this thing to you people. If you love Nnamdi Kanu, then make sure that election happens in Biafran land. Because if election does not happen in Biafran land, you see what they did? They're going to put the wrong person in Aso Rock, and you know it's by corruption. So the person wouldn't want Nnamdi Kanu, who says the truth, to come out. But if you allow election to hold in Biafran land, then what will happen? These dudes who have made themselves kings over the universe will be able to know that Nnamdi Kanu is not an ordinary man. So Wike has to prove to us and give us names. Because he came out and said that if I say what I know, Nigeria will break. You see, some of these politicians, they know what is going on in Aso Rock. They know that Buhari was replaced by Jubril. They know. They don't want to say it because it benefits them. It benefits them. And that is why you must know the truth. So I urge everybody, every party who is involved in this very thing, don't relent. We are getting closer to our destiny. And in no time, they will see the wrath of the Almighty. In no time. Going closer to that negated knowledge. That's what it's called. Negated knowledge. Yes. Biafrans must be aware of every kind of every kind of setup that they're about to do to jeopardize the struggle and restoration of Biafra. And that must be one thing I'm here to share with you guys. You get, that's one thing I must, with all honesty, tell you today. So Nnamdi Kanu has been a prison of conscience, and of course, our leader, with all force and with all proceedings, international bodies may be making their less effort, but Biafrans are making more effort to see that Ahamadike is being released, and he would be released at all costs. He'll be released at all costs. In no time, in a short time, the target is led. Now, there's been an information that should be carried to the international body that this letter has been hidden from Israel, federal government of Israel, over the continual delay of the release of Ahmadike. You understand? This letter was derived by the head of IPOB department and now has been transferred to the necessary bodies. No election in Biafra land has been singing and have been, been one of the most desirable something that one must put in place. And that's where it should begin. And that is where it should begin. So, they have now seen that the strength that Biafrans possess is bigger than their expectations. Now Israel is doing everything humanly possible to step in. But these men in black are stopping them from invading the territory. We all must be guided. We all must see this and we all must condemn it at all costs. Telling you the gospel truth. We must condemn the continued holding of Nnamdi Kanu. They know that this man should be free by now, but yet they don't want to free him. Now, let's stay connected and let's begin the most important topic.